Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, have a nice day. Hope you will be fine and best of your health. This is Dr. Sajid Mahmood Rao, Division of Science and Technology, University of Education, Lahore. Today we are talking about electrophilic aromatic substitution reactions, its applications and mechanism. This is our third lecture in which we will discuss about Friedel-Crafts alkylation, Friedel-Crafts acylation, its applications and key mechanism. The key concepts of today's class session are Friedel-Crafts alkylation, Friedel-Crafts acylation, its key mechanism and synthetic applications, which is relevant to the industry sector. Let's see the quick recap on electrophilic aromatic substitution reactions, onward to carbon-carbon bond forming reactions. This is the third in a series of 3 lectures on the key electrophilic aromatic substitution reactions in the introductory organic chemistry. In the first lecture, we have covered halogenation, in which we have discussed about chlorination, brominations and iodination of aromatic rings via electrophilic aromatic substitutions. In the second lecture, we have covered nitration and sulfonation of aromatic rings via electrophilic aromatic substitutions. Taken together, so far we have learned reactions to form carbon halogens, carbon nitrogen and carbon sulfur bonds. In this class session, we will discuss carbon-carbon bond formation. So, what important class of bond is missing so far? That is carbon-carbon bond forming reactions. In this lecture, we will cover two important carbon-carbon bond forming electrophilic aromatic substitution reactions, which bear the names of their discoverers, that is Charles Friedel and James Crafts. Friedel-Crafts alkylations and Friedel-Crafts acylation. Friedel-Crafts alkylation was first discovered by the French scientist, that is Charles Friedel, and his partner American scientist James Crafts in 1877. This reaction allowed for the formation of alkyl benzenes from alkyl halides, but was plagued with unwanted supplemental activity that reduced its effectively. We will also see that these reactions follow the familiar three-step pattern seen in previous electrophilic aromatic substitution reactions, namely activation of electrophile with the Lewis acid, second, attack of the activated electrophile by the aromatic ring, and third, that is deprotonation to restore aromaticity of the benzene molecule. Let's see the basic summary of Friedel-Crafts alkylation and Friedel-Crafts acylation. In Friedel-Crafts alkylation, you can see over here the generic example is that in which benzene molecule is treated with alkyl halides in the presence of Lewis acid, and we get the final product, that is alkyl benzene. You can also observe here the bond formation is carried out between carbon-carbon and bond breaking is carried out between carbon-hydrogen. The alkyl halides that must be used are alkyl chloride, bromides or iodides. The Lewis acid that can often used is aluminium trichloride, but can very widely be used iron trichloride and zirconium tetrachloride. This reaction cannot proceed with alkynyl halides and alkynyl halides. The Friedel-Crafts acylation is that in which benzene molecule is treated with acyl halides in the presence of Lewis acid, and we get the final product, that is acyl benzene. And you can also observe the bond formation is carried out between carbon-carbon and bond breaking is carried out between carbon-hydrogen. X is usually a halogens that may be chloride, bromide or iodides. Although these reactions can also be carried out by using anhydride. Now come to the real topic, that is Friedel-Crafts alkylation of aromatic rings. Let's see the statement of this reaction. When an alkyl halide is treated with Lewis acid, in the presence of an aromatic ring, the alkyl group can be added to the ring by forming carbon-carbon bond with the loss of a carbon-hydrogen bond. This electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction is known as the Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction. Generally, no reaction occurs in the absence of Lewis acid. A common choice for the Lewis acid is aluminium chloride, that is AlCl3. But many others may be used, such as FeCl3 among others. Alkyl halides, typically chlorides, bromides and iodides, must be used as the reaction fails completely for alkynyl and alkynyl halides. This is the general expression of Friedel-Crafts alkylation, in which benzene molecule is treated with alkyl halides in the presence of Lewis acid, and we get the final product, that is alkyl benzene. Here you can also observe the bond formation is carried out between carbon-carbon and bond breaking is carried out between carbon-hydrogen. You can also use Lewis acid, that may be titanium tetrachloride and zirconium tetrachloride. The reaction is completely failed with alkynyl halides and alkynyl halides. Here's a specific example using ethyl chloride. In this example, the benzene molecule is treated with ethyl chloride in the presence of aluminium trichloride, and we get the final product, that is ethyl benzene. So the bond formation is carried out between carbon-carbon and bond breaking is carried out between carbon-hydrogen. Let's see the role of Lewis acid in the Friedel-Crafts alkylation is to activate the alkyl halide. If no reaction occurs in the absence of Lewis acid, then what is the role of Lewis acid here? Like we saw in the two previous lectures on electrophilic aromatic substitutions, Lewis acids activate the electrophile by coordinating to the leaving group, making it a weaker base, and a better leaving group, that is aluminium tetrachloride, is a weaker base than chloride ion. The end result is that coordination of the Lewis acid to the electrophile makes the species a better electrophile. For example, with isopropyl chloride, we will see in the mechanism, the first step is coordination of aluminium trichloride to the chlorine atom. This weakens the carbon-chloride bond, with the result that the chlorine atom depart as aluminum tetrachloride to give a secondary carbocation, that is a better electrophile than isopropyl chloride itself. So, with secondary and tertiary halides, full dissociation to a carbocation can occur. In the case of primary alkyl halides, that may be methyl, the electrophile is likely not a free carbocation, but a carbocation-like species where the carbon-chloride bond is considerably weakened. As we mentioned briefly, no reaction occurs with alkynyl or alkynyl halides, largely because the carbocations of these species are so unstable and difficult to generate. Let's discuss the important note that although here we are showing the carbocation electrophile in the Friedel-Crafts as being generated from an alkyl halide and a Lewis acid, there are other ways to generate a carbocation, such as through protonation of an alkenes. See in the next slide. We generally define the Friedel-Crafts alkylations as being the reactions of an aromatic ring with the carbocation or carbocation-like intermediates. Let's see the example. Another way of performing a Friedel-Crafts alkylation is to generate the carbocation through protonation of an alkene. This works best when a fairly stable carbocation is generated, such as the tertiary carbocation generated through the protonation of 2-methyl propane. In the example here, you can see The addition of an acid to alkenes results in the carbocations, that is tertiary carbocations. When the benzene molecule is treated with 2-methylpropene in the presence of acid halide, we get the final product, that is tertiary butyl benzene, by the formation of the side product, that is acid halide. So in this way the Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction is carried out or can be proceeded by using an alkene molecule instead of alkyl halide. Let's see the key mechanism of Friedel-Crafts alkylation. It consists of 3 steps. The first step is the formation of carbocation. You can see over here in the first step the reaction of isopropyl chloride with aluminum trichloride. We get the activated electrophile in which the lone pair of electrons of the chlorine atom attack upon the aluminum atom that is electron deficient due to the presence of chlorine atoms. In this way we get the first intermediate, that is activated electrophile, in which you can observe over here the weakend bond, that is carbon chloride bond, which is easily dissociated into carbocation and aluminum tetrachloride. Aluminum tetrachloride is a better leaving group as compared to the chlorine atom or the chloride ion. So in this case of secondary or tertiary alkyl halides, full dissociation to a carbocation likely occurs. If we use primary alkyl halides, that may be methyl chloride, in this example the reactions of chlorine atom lone pair of electrons attack on the aluminum atom that is electron deficient due to the presence of 3 more chlorine atom which is attached to the aluminum atom. In this way we get the intermediate, that is activated electrophile. But here the carbocation is not separate independently because it cannot stable over here. So you can also observe the weakend bond, that is carbon chloride bond. For primary alkyl halides, it is unlikely that a free carbocation is present. So this is the first step in which a carbocation is produced by using aluminum tetrachloride, aluminum trichloride or others Lewis acids. The second step, that is referred to as the key carbon-carbon bond forming step. In this step, the attack of the aromatic ring upon the carbocation or carbocation-like electrophile is observed. Once the electrophile has been activated, the next step of the Friedel-Crafts is attack of the activated electrophile by the aromatic ring. This is also the rate determining step or slow step, as it destroys the aromaticity of the ring by using 36 kilocalorie per mole of resonance energy. In this step, a carbon-carbon pi bond from the aromatic ring breaks and a new carbon-carbon sigma bond is formed, leading to a carbocation intermediate. In the reaction, you can see over here the pi bond of the benzene molecule that behaves as an equalophile attack on the electron deficient carbon atom, that is carbocation. In this way a new bond is formed, that is carbon-carbon bond in the product side, and we get the electron deficient molecule which stabilizes itself by resonance phenomena. It is also known as an adenine or sigma complex. Similarly, aluminum tetrachloride is produced as a byproduct that behaves as a good leaving group by the formations of the carbon-carbon atoms and breaking of the carbon-carbon pi bond in the reactant site. In third step, deprotonation of carbon-hydrogen bond is carried out by a weak base. In this reaction you can observe the weak base, that is aluminum tetrachloride, behaves as a base and it abstracts the protons from the electron deficient carbon atoms from the adenine ion or the sigma complex, and the sigma bond that is present between carbon and hydrogen atom shifts back towards benzene molecule upon the electron deficient carbon atom to regain the aromaticity. In this way, we get the final product, that is isopropyl benzene, in which electrophile has been introduced to the benzene molecule. You can also observe there is a formation of carbon-carbon pi bond and breaking of carbon-hydrogen bond is carried out. Meanwhile, you can also observe that aluminum trichloride is regenerated here, allowing it to be used again in step 1 with another equivalent of the alkyl halide. Hence, aluminum trichloride can act as a catalyst in this reaction since it increases the rate of reaction but is not consumed by itself. Let's see what is molecular rearrangement and how carbocation rearrangement can occur in the Friedel-Crafts alkylation reactions. Molecular rearrangement is a process in which the basic skeleton of the molecule is changed and give rise to a new structure in the product side with the same or different functional moieties. In this rearrangement, generally alkyl, phenyl or hydride shifts during rearrangement process. We showed how ethyl chloride reacts with benzene and aluminum trichloride in the Friedel-Crafts alkylations to provide ethyl benzene. Extension of these reactions from ethyl chloride to propyl chloride should correspondingly give propyl benzene, right? In the example, you can see over here, when the benzene molecule is treated with propyl chloride in the presence of aluminum trichloride, that is Lewis acid, the final product that should be synthesized is propyl benzene. But we observe the synthesis of isopropyl benzene is carried out, that is 1-methyl-ethyl benzene instead of propyl benzene. So let's see what happened here. Let's see why the isopropyl benzene is synthesized instead of propyl benzene. How did this happen? Quick trip down memory lane. Remember these beloved reactions from the previous semester in which you have learned the conversion of primary carbocation towards secondary carbocation because primary carbocation is stable as compared to secondary carbocation. In this example, you can see over here the shifting of hydride towards electron deficient species, that is carbocation, and this is called 1,2 hydride shift. The hydride shift carbocations can rearrange via hydride and alkyl shifts such that a less stable carbocation is transformed into a more stable carbocation. In the Friedel-Crafts, we have seen that coordinations of a Lewis acid to an alkyl halide resulted in a carbocation, or in the case of primary alkyl halide, at least a carbocation-like species, that is then attacked by the aromatic ring in the rate determining step. If a hydride shift or alkyl shift will result in a more stable carbocation, it will happen. So what is the happening here is really no different. If a carbocation can rearrange to a more stable carbocation through a hydride or alkyl shift, it will do so. Here's what happens in the case of propyl chloride. The actual reason is that when the propyl chloride is reacted with aluminum trichloride, that is Lewis acid, and we get the first intermediate. In this intermediate we observe there is a presence of primary carbocation, and this electrophile is less reactive as compared to the secondary carbocation. So here in this intermediate there is a shifting of one hydride towards electron deficient carbon atom, and this intermediate is converted to the more stable secondary carbocation by using 1,2 hydride shift. So in this way we obtain a secondary carbocation as compared to the primary carbocation by the formation of aluminum tetrachloride, that is Lewis acid, and will be used as reagent as a catalyst here. In this way, in the final step, the secondary carbocation, which is more stable, is being attacked by the benzene molecule, and we get the final product, that is isopropyl benzene instead of propyl benzene. This is another example of rearrangement in the Friedel-Crafts alkylation, in which the benzene molecule is treated with 2,2-dimethyl propyl chloride. In the presence of AlCl3, we get the final product, that is 1,1-dimethyl propyl benzene. Let's see how this happened. When 2,2-dimethyl propyl chloride is treated with AlCl3, we first obtain a carbocation, that is primary carbocation. This primary carbocation is converted into secondary carbocation by the shifting of methyl towards electron deficient carbon atom. In this way, a secondary carbocation is obtained. Now, the secondary carbocation is being attacked by the benzene molecule. In this way, we get the final product, that is 1,1-dimethyl propyl benzene, in which the secondary carbocation in the form of an electrophile has been introduced to the benzene molecule instead of primary carbocation electrophile. Removal of tertiary butyl from isobutyl benzene. In our last lecture, we learned that sulfonyl group can be removed with strong acid. That group is tertiary butyl, which can be removed under forcing conditions. With strong acid, this works because the tertiary butyl carbocation is relatively stable and the reverse of the Friedel-Crafts alkylation is therefore feasible. In the example here, you can see when isobutyl benzene molecule is treated with an acid, that is hydrochloric acid, the pi electrons of the benzene molecule as a nucleophile attack upon the proton by the removal of the chloride ions. In this way, a carbocation is generated upon the benzene molecule. In the next step, the sigma bond, which is present between carbon of the benzene molecule and the side chain, shift towards electron deficient carbon atom, which covers the aromaticity of the benzene molecules and stable it. Also, the tertiary butyl carbocation is separated during this reaction mechanism. So, in the next step, we get the tertiary butyl cation or the carbocation, which is shifted towards 2-methylpropene because the chloride ion abstract the protons from the tertiary butyl cations, and the sigma bond that is present between carbon and hydrogen atom towards electron deficient carbon atom of the tertiary butyl carbocation, which converts it towards 2-methylpropene by the removal of HCl again. Let's see the limitations of Friedel-Crafts alkylations. Limitation 1. Friedel-Crafts alkylation reactions work only with benzene, activated benzene, and halobenzene. They fail with strongly deactivated systems such as nitrobenzene, benzene sulfonic acid, and phenyl ketones. The second limitation, Friedel-Crafts alkylation is susceptible to carbocation rearrangement. Generally, it can be used for the preparation of tertiary butyl benzene, isopropyl benzene, and ethyl benzene because the corresponding cations are not prone to rearrangement. Limitation 3. Because alkyl groups are activating substituents, therefore, when ethyl benzene is prepared, over alkylation takes place and the ethyl group is also substituted on ortho and para position of ethyl benzene molecule. In next slide, we will discuss in details of these limitations with examples. Let's see the explanation of limitation 1. There are possibilities of carbocation rearrangements when you are trying to add a carbon chain greater than 2 carbons. The rearrangements occur due to hydride shifts and methyl shifts. For example, the product of a Friedel-Crafts alkylation will show an iso rearrangement when adding a 3-carbon chain as a substituent. One way to resolve this problem is through Friedel-Crafts acylation. In the example, you can see over here, when the benzene molecule is treated with propyl chloride in the presence of AlCl3, that is Lewis acid, we get the final product, that is isopropyl benzene instead of simple propyl benzene molecule. You can also observe the introducing of isopropyl group towards benzene molecule instead of simple propyl chain. Now see the explanation of limitation 2. Also, the reaction will only work if the ring you are adding a substituent to is not deactivated. Friedel-Crafts fails when used with compounds such as nitrobenzene and other strong deactivating system. In the example, you can see over here, when nitrobenzene is treated with alkyl halide in the presence of Lewis acid, that is AlCl3, no reaction is carried out because there is a presence of an deactivating system in which the reaction is failed. Similarly, Friedel-Crafts reactions cannot be performed when the aromatic ring contains an amine, primary amines and secondary amine substituents. The lone pair electrons on the amines react with the Lewis acid, aluminium trichloride. This places a positive charge next to the benzene ring, which is so strongly activating that the Friedel-Crafts reactions cannot occur. In the example, you can see over here, the lone pair electrons of the nitrogen atom attack on the aluminum atom, which is electron deficient due to the presence of chlorine atom, and we get the first intermediate, in which the positive charge is very close to the carbon atom of the benzene molecule. This positive charge strongly deactivates the benzene ring for further process, and in this way the reactions cannot proceed. Let's see the explanation of limitation 3. Lastly, Friedel-Crafts alkylations can undergo polyalkylation. The reaction adds an electron donating alkyl groups, which activates the benzene ring to further alkylation. In the example over here, when the benzene molecule is treated with alkyl halides in the presence of Lewis acid, we get the first product, that is alkylated benzene. Due to the presence of alkyl group upon the benzene molecule, it activates the ring, and further reaction with alkyl halides in the presence of Lewis acid, another alkyl group is introduced to the ortho and para position. In this way, over-alkylation is started. So, these over-alkylations can be blocked or stopped by using Friedel-Crafts acylation process. This problem does not occur during Friedel-Crafts acylation because an acyl group is deactivating, which prevents further acylations. Friedel-Crafts alkylation have synthetic and rich applications in the industrial sector. Let's see the applications of these reactions. Tertiary butyl benzene is used in organic synthesis as polymerization solvent, as polymer linkage agent. Cyclopentyl benzene and cyclobutyl benzene are synthesized from alcohol and alkenes by using Friedel-Crafts alkylation. A variety of alkyl substituted benzene can be synthesized by Friedel-Crafts alkylation. Friedel-Crafts alkylation reactions using alkene substrates are most useful when stable cations are formed and when done intramolecularly as observed with alkyl halide precursors. Indeed, internal Friedel-Crafts cyclization using alkene substrates form the basis of many natural product syntheses. Propylbenzene is used as a non-polar organic solvent in various industries, including printing and dyeing of textiles, and in the manufacture of methylstyrene. You can see over here the structure of propylbenzene, in which propyl side chain alkyl is attached with the benzene molecule. The application of heavy alkyl benzene in engine oil and hydraulic fluid formations. Heavy alkyl benzene, that is represented by HAB, is a product in the process of linear alkyl benzene lab production. It is used as heat transfer oil and lubricating greases. The structures of heavy alkyl benzene below, in which the side chain alkane or alkyl groups are attached as a heavy alkyl moieties to the benzene molecule. Linear alkyl benzene sulfonic acid is mainly used to produce household detergents including laundry powders, laundry liquids, dishwashing liquids, and other household cleaners, as well as in numerous industrial applications like as a coupling agent, as an emulsifier for agricultural herbicides, and in emulsions. Isopropyl benzene, a building block chemical, almost all cumene, approximately 98%, is consumed as a chemical intermediate in the production of phenol and acetone, two chemicals that are widely used to make plastics. Additionally, cumene in minor amounts is used as a solvent during the manufacture of paints, lacquers, and enamels. The structures of both the linear alkyl benzene sulfonic acid and isopropyl benzene are shown here on the slide. Isobutyl benzene is used in the manufacture of ibuprofen, that is an active drug of the pharmaceutical sectors, an analgesic anti-inflammatory drug. Commercially, isobutyl benzene has a very broad range of impurities depending on the purity of propylene used to react with toluene to form isobutyl benzene, the starting material of ibuprofen. So, isobutyl benzene have a synthetic and more valuable applications in the field of pharmaceutical sectors because this molecule is used for the manufacturing of active pharmaceutical ingredients. Ethyl benzene, it occurs naturally in coal tar and petroleum, but it is also in the environment from human activities. The main use of ethyl benzene is to manufacture styrene, a compound used to make plastics. Ethyl benzene is also found in gasoline, paints, inks, insecticides, carpet glues, and tobacco products. The structures of both the molecules are given on this slide. Let's see the toxic effects of linear alkyl benzene sulfonate. Linear alkyl benzene sulfonate on metabolic activity, and it affects the growth rate and microcolony formations of Nitrosomonas and Nitrosospira strains. It strongly inhibits the effects of anionic surfactant linear alkyl benzene sulfonate on 4 strains of autotrophic ammonia oxidizing bacteria are reported. The structures of linear alkyl benzene sulfonate is shown below.